It is time for another edition of School Food.
Chefs on the Central Coast are getting lunch lessons. They're stepping out of their own kitchens and being trained to cook for students. And our special school food reporter, Jennifer Mandalay, joins us now with more on this. Hello again, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Some local chefs and caterers were hand-picked for this challenge. If they pass the test, they'll be placed in local schools to help the schools get back to scratch cooking. So tonight, we go back to Culinary Boot Camp.
This is the thigh.
A lesson in chicken parts, because most food service workers in schools today don't see the sum of the parts. They see shapes, processed and packaged. Local chef Adam Helm is back for Culinary Boot Camp Week 2. This time he's teaching the class. His students are volunteers, a retired scientist, a retired attorney. They pretend to be cafeteria workers.
Let's get with our sanitizer and clean up our area.
Because before Adam can be placed in a school, he's got to get it right here. And even he was wrong when it comes to washing chicken.
And you really shouldn't, because it's not actually killing any pathogens. It's actually possibly spreading them around.
Only cooking kills pathogens. There are strict safety guidelines to learn. This is intense training.
We kind of crack their egg a little bit.
The chicken may not be cooked in oil, but Adam is feeling fried.
It's not about filling the bucket, it's about lighting the fire. So we're trying to ignite that desire, that drive, but the buckets are overflowing at this point.
The fires are being lit here. Under a program called Cook for America, Chef Kate has had a hand in transforming the lunch line in Central Coast schools, serving real roasted chicken and putting the brakes on the fast food culture.
Kids like real food, they do, and if we give it to them, they'll eat it.
Serving up real food in a time of skinny school budgets.
So no, money is not the problem. It's utilizing the money properly.
That's why one motto at Culinary Boot Camp is remain calm.
The other one is I love math. That's how we save our money. That's how we can convince people that we need to change how we're eating, how our kids are eating.
Math lessons to cut the waste in schools and reduce the waistlines of our children. Adam will soon graduate from this training kitchen and face the toughest critics yet, our hungry kids. So, is he ready?
Oh, I'd give him an A.
I'd give him an A too. And I like his food too.
Passing grade with more work to go.
More work, but the celebration is already starting. Adam is ready to feed real food to students and share lessons learned at boot camp in local schools.
Yeah, and that's going to be a little scary going in as a student teacher, but I'm excited about it.
It's good he's excited,
It is. And of course, this local training paid for by the School Food Initiative, which is part of the Orpheus Foundations. Okay, time to dig into the reusable school food bag. Today, I brought you something that I had never seen before. Katie, maybe you know what this is.
Oh.
It's actually the fruit of love.
Oh.
Some cultures believe this is better than Tiffany. Do you know what it is?
No. I just finally ate my pear/apple that you brought me last week.
Well, this is also in the pear family. It's called a quince.
Oh.
And the really neat thing that kids might get excited about is that you have to actually cook it. It's bitter, raw, but when you cook it, it turns kind of a neat pink. And people use it in pies and in jams. And so it's a good thing to take kids to farmers markets, try to find foods that they've never seen before, and then they're more excited to take them home and try them.
Sure.
So that's a win-win.
It works on grown-ups too.
I'm not sure I should have brought you this, Arturo, but I brought you
do not arm him.
a set of
I
knives.
love cutlery. Now we're talking.
Here,
all
will
right.
you cut up my quince?
I'll even wear a hat for this
There you
cutlery.
go. The reason why I brought you a shiny set of knives is that everyone that graduates boot camp gets a set of knives to show them that we're actually going the trend toward back to scratch cooking and away from those box cutters.
Oh, okay.
Using real food in schools again.
Okay, so these, I imagine these are very sharp.
They are. And we're going to follow Adam
be
and see how he
careful.
does. And we'll
great.
follow
All right.
Adam and see
Yeah,
when he gets
sounds
in a
great.
local school and see how he does in schools.
Excellent.
Can't wait. Thanks, Jennifer.
Jennifer. And Jennifer, of course, will be back next Wednesday. And there's a chance, actually, to sample the new school food at the Soul Food Festival in downtown Santa Barbara. It's a celebration of healthy food this Saturday, October 1st from 10 to 6. The event features free food samples, cooking demonstrations, and even fun events for the children.
More local news. The